Running around the dusty roads and deserts of the southwestern United States is one of the most iconic and unique bird species in the entire country. Meet the Greater Roadrunner. Most people are familiar with roadrunners, or at least the cartoon version best known for outsmarting Wile E. Coyote and beeping while making a clean getaway. Real-life roadrunners do actually share a lot of characteristics with the Looney Tunes creature that so many people have grown up with. Greater roadrunners are slender-looking birds with a tan or buffy-colored underside and brown back and wings with cream or buffy-colored stripes and mottling. Their neck is also striped with brown and cream colors, and their extremely long tail is also brown. Greater roadrunners have a dark-colored crest and blue skin on their face near their eye, which transitions to white and red. During breeding season, both the blue and reddish facial skin becomes much more bold in color than in non-breeding plumage. When they open their wings or fly, glossy black feathers are revealed, as well as white patterning on the same feathers. An interesting thing about greater roadrunner biology is their feet are actually zygodactylous, meaning they have 2 toes pointing to the front and 2 pointing backwards. This means their footprints are X-shaped. While roadrunners resemble pheasants, chickens, and grouse, they are actually in the same family as cuckoos and anis, meaning that they behave differently than most other similar-looking birds. Like game birds, greater roadrunners prefer to walk and run along the ground rather than fly. Unlike most game birds, roadrunners are extremely fast, exceeding speeds of 25 miles per hour, faster than even Olympic sprinters. This extreme foot speed is useful for greater roadrunners, as many of the things they like to eat are also quick and elusive. Some of their favorite prey items include lizards, small rodents, centipedes, scorpions, and even other birds. However, roadrunners are extremely opportunistic feeders and will really eat just about any living creature, including venomous snakes. Although, not everything they try to eat results in a high-speed chase or epic battle, as they will also feed on seeds and fruits, most often in the winter. While roadrunners are certainly versatile and effective predators, they do actually have a lot of threats from the other end of the food chain. In spite of their speed, a variety of larger animals do prey on them, including bobcats, hawks, raccoons, and of course coyotes, which can actually run nearly twice as fast as roadrunners, topping out around 43 miles per hour. The greater roadrunner got its name due to the fact that they tend to sprint around in open areas, including paths and roads, and they are actually birds that reside in a wide variety of habitats, but all of these areas share some common characteristics. Greater roadrunners prefer flat, more open areas with low shrubs and bushes, such as deserts, grasslands, and canyons. They can also be found in pinyon, juniper, and pine forests, especially in the outer portions of their range. In order to combat the harsh desert environment that roadrunners live in, they have some interesting adaptations, including a gland near their eye which they can excrete salt from, which helps to save water. They also use gular fluttering, an act which they move the skin below their chin in order to dissipate heat in an effort to stay cool. In terms of the regions these birds can be found in, greater roadrunners are non-migratory and live as far south as central Mexico and as far north as the southern fringes of Northern California. Recently, their range has expanded, and they can now be found as far east as Louisiana and Missouri. It's also worth noting that there is a lesser roadrunner that lives on the west coast of Central America and on a portion of the Yucatan Peninsula. The lesser roadrunner is smaller than the greater and is more tan in color. Greater roadrunners are not a species of high conservation concern, and they have an estimated global population of over 1 million birds, according to Partners in Flight. They do face risks, however, some of them being illegal hunting from humans, predation by feral animals, and most of all, habitat fragmentation. Although their numbers are currently fairly high, they can still be incredibly hard to track down. Oftentimes, the best way to find one is to wander around desert paths and scrubby trails, where you may see a quick flash of one of these speedy birds. If you're lucky, you can get a longer look at one out in the open, as long as it doesn't feel threatened, and they will sometimes visit backyards. The vocalization of the greater roadrunner sounds very cuckoo-like, with the males making repeated coo-coo-coo noises. Additionally, both males and females will make a bill rattling sound. Roadrunners also make other vocalizations, including males making noises in an attempt to court a female. If the male is successful and the two pair up, they will start building a nest, with males bringing twigs to the female, who then constructs a platform and cup-shaped nest lined with twigs, lichens, and other materials. Greater Roadrunners normally have 1 to 2 broods per year, with about 2 to 6 eggs per nest. In modern culture, Greater Roadrunners are still known mostly as a crafty desert protagonist zooming across the highways of southwestern America. But to Native Americans in the region where these birds are found, they hold even more significance. In Pueblo tribes, Greater Roadrunners are thought of as being courageous and strong. That unique X-shaped footprint of theirs is used as a symbol to ward off evil, as it's thought that spirits cannot follow their tracks due to the confusion of which way the bird was actually going. Overall, Greater Roadrunners are a species that holds a certain kind of mystique. Cunning, quick, elusive, and hardy are all fair adjectives to describe these iconic southwestern birds. What are your thoughts about Roadrunners? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed learning about them, make sure to check out this video where we found a Greater Roadrunner family in Texas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Badgerland Birding.